Welcome to Movie Mosaic, your ultimate destination for everything movies. Whether you're hunting for your next binge, craving a full-on recap, or just want someone to break down the good, the bad, and the dramatic, we have got you covered. From blockbusters to hidden gems, romance to thrillers, action to art house, Movie Mosaic serves it all. Today we are diving deep into 5 incredible age gap movies that will have you feeling every single emotion: love, tension, desire, and drama all wrapped into one video. These films explore what happens when love refuses to follow the rules of age. And trust me, things get complicated. So before we get into it, if you are new here, smash that subscribe button right now, hit the like button if you love movie content, and share this with every movie lover you know. Let's build this mosaic together. Now, let's get into it. Movie number 5, Outside In, 2017. Directed by Lynn Shelton. Imagine spending 20 years locked behind bars for a crime you committed as a teenager, and the only person who never gave up on you is your former high school teacher. Now picture getting out and realizing you are completely and utterly in love with her. That is Outside In, and it hits different from the very first frame. Chris walks out of prison at 38 years old, a man who missed his entire adult life. No smartphones, no social media, no idea how to exist in a world that moved on without him. But Carol, played by the brilliant Edie Falco, she fought for him. She wrote letters, she made calls, she pushed the system until it listened. And when he finally gets out, the reunion is warm but immediately complicated because Chris, played by Duplass, makes it very clear. He is not here just to say thank you. He is in love, and Carol knows it. She feels it, but she is married. She has a teenage daughter. She has a life that cannot simply be dismantled for a man she helped raise from a boy into a man. The age gap, the history, the power dynamic, the guilt. It all crashes together in this quiet, devastating indie drama. There are no villains here, just people caught in feelings too big and too real to ignore. Outside In earned a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, and every single percent is deserved. Movie number 4, Target, 2023. Comedy, romance directed by Thomas G. Waits. Buckle up, because Target is not what you think it is. It starts as a romantic comedy and then takes a sharp left turn into territory you absolutely did not see coming. Nick and Laura Gates are a wealthy married couple, and Nick, who is significantly older than his wife, decide he wants to open up their relationship. He approaches Laura about bringing other partners into their marriage, and what follows is an absolutely wild ride of laughs, miscommunications, chaos, and genuine heart. This is a post-pandemic age gap sex comedy that is smart enough to laugh at itself while still making you think. Director Thomas G. Waits, who you might know from the classic film The Thing, brings a sharp eye for character and a genuine talent for making uncomfortable conversations feel hilarious. Newcomer Jan Murphy is an absolute standout, genuine funny and completely watchable from start to finish. The film keeps you guessing because just when you think you know where it is going, it pivots hard, and the original music throughout the film is genuinely excellent and worth tracking down after you watch. If you want something original and thought-provoking that is not another superhero franchise installment, then Target is absolutely your next movie night pick. Do not sleep on this one. Movie number 3, Fly. Medium white star drama. Thriller directed by Katarzyna Klinkiewicz. Flying Blind is a film that grabs you by the collar and does not let go because it mixes erotic tension with genuine political paranoia in a way that almost no other film dares to try. Frankie is a brilliant aerospace engineer working on government drone technology. She is sharp, she is driven, she is the kind of woman who has sacrificed everything for her career. And then Cecile walks into her lecture hall. Young, Algerian, magnetic, and completely unlike anyone she has ever allowed herself to be drawn to. They begin a passionate affair, and Frankie feels alive in ways her carefully controlled world never allowed. But here is where Flying Blind becomes something much more than a love story, because Frankie's work involves drones used in military strikes that kill people in Muslim-majority countries, and Cecile is Algerian. And as their relationship deepens, the questions multiply. Is he who he says he is? Does he have feelings for her, or is there something darker underneath? Is her paranoia her own prejudice or genuine instinct? Helen McCrory delivers an absolutely stunning performance, carrying every scene with intelligence and vulnerability. This micro-budget British film tackles post-9/11 fear, racism, desire, and moral compromise all at once, and it absolutely pulls it off. Raw, brave, and completely underrated. Movie number 2, Wild Seas, 2022. Drama, romance directed by Helois Peliquet. Set on a windswept Atlantic island off the coast of France, Wild Seas pulls you into a world of salt air fishing boats, crashing waves, and a desire so powerful it threatens to sink everything in its path. Chiara and her husband Antoine are a team in every sense of the word. She learned his trade, she works beside him, she built her life around this island and this man, and then Maxence arrives. Young, beautiful, and completely unaware of the chaos he is about to cause. He is an apprentice. Brought on to help with the fishing, and from the moment he and Chiara share a glance the audience knows exactly where this is going, and yet somehow director Heloise Pelliquet makes it feel entirely inevitable and entirely new. Cecile de France is magnetic as Chiara. She is a woman who has everything and yet feels the sharp pull of something she cannot name until it is already too late to resist. The island community gossips, the neighbors whisper, and Antoine begins to sense the shift. And the tension between passion and loyalty, between the life you built and the life you suddenly want, tears through every single scene. The French landscape itself becomes a character, fierce and beautiful and indifferent to human desire. Wild Seas is a slow burn that earns every degree of its heat. Movie 1. False Movement, 2014-2015. False Movement opens with displacement and grief and immediately places you inside the disorientation of a life that has been completely uprooted. Victor is 15 years old and his father is dead, and his mother has decided the answer is to move from Paris to Quebec City and start over. As if geography can solve heartbreak, Victor is lost in every sense of the word. He does not fit in the new school, he does not understand the new city, he is grieving and invisible and utterly alone. And then one afternoon while skipping class he sees another student standing on a ledge, and that single moment of crisis connection becomes the thread that pulls the entire film forward. What follows is a story about identity, about grief, about the strange intimacy that forms between people who recognize each other's pain. The film deals in quiet devastation and does not offer easy answers or neat resolutions. It sits with the discomfort of adolescence, the feeling of being 15 in a world that does not slow down to let you catch your breath. It is raw and honest and filmed with a restraint that makes every emotional beat land harder than it should. False Movement is the kind of film that sneaks up on you and leaves a mark long after the credits roll. A hidden gem that deserves far more attention than it has received. And that is a wrap on 5 unforgettable age gap films that prove love never follows the rules. From prison walls to fishing boats to Bristol lecture halls, these stories remind us that desire is complicated, messy, and absolutely human. If you watched all the way to the end, you are officially a Movie Mosaic member at heart. So make sure you are subscribed so you never miss a single recap, recommendation, or breakdown. Drop your favorite age gap movie in the comments below. We want to know what you think. Until next time, keep watching, keep feeling, and keep building the mosaic.